could, for example, do something like that, or I could do one where it says, okay, I want to make processors, so I'll make green circuits and microcrystalline processor. But to make that, I need silicon and copper. So I can take one that takes in the raw resources and make everything, or just make one plant that makes an insane amount of one component that just gets shipped around. In terms of efficiency, it's probably better just taking in raw resources and make some kind of hard item there, or one of the more complex items, because otherwise we'll have a lot of ships flying back and forth. But it could look cool with the amount of ships we can ship around then instead. And I think this playthrough should be one planet, one product. That would actually be a good name for it. One planet, one product. So do comment what you think about that idea. Or say what you think about that. Doesn't have to be today, but I think that could be cool. Yeah, it does. It means that we will never ever use logistics drones. We'll only use logistic vessels. But just imagine looking at this view with this going on between every single star. That would be awesome. I think that would look cool. Otherwise, we'll have a lot less ships going around because, of course, you will have a lot of products going in, but they'll be transferred on the planets and then going out afterwards. And it would probably be more efficient to do it on one planet, making a complex product instead of doing the other way around. But let's just do something fun. It is for fun after all. Dyson sphere per solar system. Yeah, exactly. It'll be expensive in terms of warp things and power to do it. But since power is infinite, it might be doable. But we'll see what we end up with. Right now we're just spitballing things. And it might be too expensive to do that. But it could be fun to try. Maybe some of the high volume items we can do on one planet. We'll see. We'll see what we'll do. But at least now we have this one running. Are we producing enough? Oh. We need to go find more of this. Do we have any... Wait, we have a small amount on... Right here. Not even... Can we find one that has a lot more? That's kind of what I'm looking for. That's 26 light years. So firstly, before we do that... Oh, a drinking battle. Okay, let's do the battle. Drink. So let's jump over here. I will take the rest of my very, very cold coffee. Ooh, that's not good. And then we'll start the battle early. And give you speed. Speed is always good. And then we have the boss fight afterwards. That's gonna be good. Oh, it's nice we have a pincer attack, so we have some in here in the middle, we have some at the right, just to speed up how fast we do it. And again, Sky Blue Buddha is going crazy, with a cow assisting. And 10 gold winner is Buddha. Congrats, man. Let's see, boss fight. Wonder if it's gonna be hard or easy. This is a small mini game we have going between each stream. So if you I can't remember if this pops up on YouTube as well, but there's a link for it where you can check how to play it. And it's something I play together with you viewers, where we have some fun together. Level 5, level 5. This is not gonna be overly hard. I'll place down an Orc Warrior anyway. There we are, Orc Slayer. Since we need to... I need that for a quest anyway. Yes, one more place, and then we're good. Ooh, and a Barbarian. Nope, it's completely free. Don't know if you can see this link. Otherwise, I can just post it. It doesn't jump on YouTube. Oh, sorry, not YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Should be able to see that one. And from there, it shows you how to play and how to set up an account. And then you can join in with the rest of you other cool guys. So let's jump back here. And let's see. This is fine. Fine. Let's go and grab ourselves. Oh. Wait. What is going on over here? Where none was ever delivered. Let's go and solve that. Because we should be able to deliver it from that one. Okay. That's right. You guys are cool. Engine. Good. That is not where I want to go right now. I want to go back. So I actually want to go here first. Where's what I'm looking for, and we'll land somewhere near it. Find it. Oh, let's just land here, then we'll see if we're close. Ah, right on top of it. Perfect. So let's place down the power. I will probably remove most of these, as this is a bit overkill. You know what, I have to go back and do what Kovad said. So we don't request 1,000 at a time, we only request 100. Because that I can actually solve quite easily, now that I know how to do it. We'll be back. Look at that super highway going into our home world. Because if I fix this, then it'll be much easier to expand out in the future. When we can have a little snack then. I've got some little invisible snack things. So let's go over right here. Let's go to the Factorio world first, the laggy world, as I call it now. And we have to hit down over here. And do the little trick that Conrad said. Do I have any chests? No, I don't think I'm crafting any chests. Okay, let's just pick up a few things then. Luckily we're making everything here, but I need to go back and make that actually at the home world. Oops. That's good. So a small chest will be able to do what I need. If I can find it, there it is. What if I do... I'll just do it down here, down the side. Theory? So I set you to only have 100 in it. Because that way it will only request 100 when it sends it out. Then any surplus will go into this chest and move around here. So let's move some of this out. Look, now it's backing up exactly like I wanted to. Please go in there. I'll limit you to, yeah, well, you can follow all of it. And then when you are starting to fill up, then we'll output it back and go in over here. Because now we built in some buffering and we can only request a few at a time. Let's get we need bigger chests, or yeah, we need something a bit bigger than that. Otherwise, we'll just have this being stored somewhere else. Out and let's get you where I need you to be. There we go. So that should work now. So we only request 100 to each place, and we'll be able to send it different places in the universe. Good. Very, very good. This one doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter at all. This actually anti-matters. But do I need to increase this? Critical photons. Yeah, we're consuming everything we are currently. No, we all go at different paces, and I do have a bit of experience from Factorio that also enabled me to do this a lot faster the second time around. So don't be too hard on yourself. This goes, that's perfect. You can, yeah, let's continue. We have a ton of antimatter. Exactly, Llama. That is exactly the correct thing to say. So back to the home world and fix some of the chests there. Actually, that's a lot of things going to the mining world. Well, I just need to check one thing here. That is, how fast is our small care rockets being produced? Yeah. And it can be so hard to find the bottlenecks once in a while. Always overbuild. Look, right now it's quantum chips again. And those have been good for such a long time. And it's probably because of silicon, because we're not producing enough microcrystalline components. Yes, Jan? Brain materials gone as well. That is going in. Rest is fine. You're producing fast enough. No, yeah. It is pretty much the silicon we have to fix. This is the main factory planet at the moment, producing most of things in bulk as it stands. I was producing all of the endgame things, all of the small carrier rockets and such. I just need to write down a few things. We need to get more silicon smelting up and running. So let's actually go and set that up on... I kind of have it set up on the mining world. I just need to improve it a bit more. So let's go here quickly and actually solve that. Not glad to hear that. I tried to make a somewhat chill environment and just build something. Let's see what you have over here. Right here we have our current silicon production. Right now we only have it one-sided, so I don't think you can get it in fast enough. Can? That goes out, that goes in. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what you mean about the second part of that message. Look at this. This looks so cool to look at. I like this look. In theory, you can add in a second one. Because all of them are working now. It's going all the way down. And a way to fix it, since it's pretty much going as fast as it can, is actually upgrade all of these to red. So if I do this one, say please upgrade all of you. Do this. We won't output enough anymore, but we'll be able to press in more at a time. Ooh, the power did not like that. Look at that, now it's all red instead. That means we should take all of this out now, since this is twice as fast now as it was before. Yeah, this is pretty much the silicon plate. And silicon is needed for a ton. Oh, look at this. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, Jesus, we're actually filling up almost faster than we can supply it. Oh, that's cool. Let's build a second one of these, so we actually have two. I want to have this moving just a tiny bit faster. Not all of them getting what they need. No, silicon is not making it all the way to the end, so we can make you smaller. In theory, we know we are outputting 30 per line. Each of these are taking 1 per second. It's actually taking 2 per second. So you can do 15 in a row. But that means that after... When is that? 15? After this one, these are not really used for anything anymore. So this is twice as big as it needs to be right now. Just because of the improvements we made. So in theory, I can go down here at the 15-minute mark. Disconnect you. And then we should still be able to do it if that was the 15 mark. That's the 18. Oh, that's why. The inputs is the limiting factor. It's all of a sudden still at the old ones. So now it should matter. So now it should work. This should consume everything we are throwing into it. And 15 of these can take everything that goes out of one of these towers. As soon as these fill up, this should be going further down the line. Yes, that's perfect. That fills up as the rest fills up. Let's dismantle this part. No need to waste resources. Let's get the power hooked up again. Yeah. Now we can hook up a second one of these. Oh! Whoops. Yeah, I just saw. That was my bad. Luckily we can fix that somewhat easy. Well, almost easy. So remember, don't hold down shift. Because if I fix this one, then I'll be able to take these builds and just copy paste them down. So if I take you and say remove, use, then I can. Oh, I can't. Can I? In, out. Yes, I can. In, out. Out. And there. Then I have to go fix this one. It depends on what kind of megabase you want to make. In Factorio, a megabase was pretty much designed around how much science can you produce over 10, well, not how much you can produce, but how much can you sustain over at least a 10-hour period. For example, I have a few bases right now. The first entry level to megabase I did in Factorio was 4,000 science per minute in a robot base with logistics drones. Our current series we're running entry level to megabase 2 is a trained modular megabase that's so far producing 2k science per minute constantly. In Dyson Sphere, I think there is two kind of things that can define a megabase. One, science per minute. Not quite sure how much it should be in Dyson Sphere, as I don't know the size. In Factorio, it was more than 1,000 science per minute. So in here, it will either be science per minute or will be power generated. Will be the two. Yeah. I won't say it's better than trains. It's more simple than trains. Trains has a lot of other things and a lot more micromanaging control. But yeah, they are way more powerful than trains. Yeah, so Factorio, 1,000 science per minute. If you can sustain that over a 10-hour period, then you have a megabase. That is pretty much the cutoff line. Then from there, you can just make it bigger and bigger as the next few things. But that is one of the things we as a community here in Dyson Sphere should figure out. What defines a megabase in Dyson Sphere? What do you think it'll work? How much science per minute or how much power should a megabase generate before you define it as a megabase? Oh, I do remember you, man. Would love to look at it. 10k cubes per minute. That means 10k white science per minute. That is, that would be a lofty goal. But I would love to see it. Yeah. Oh wait, was this 18? Was 18. Oops, only need 15. Seriously, are you 10,800 white science per minute? Jesus. That is pretty insane. Let's get rid of this as well, and let's not hold down shift this time. Oops. But we can actually skip these as well. I would love to see either a video of that solar system, or if you can send me the save, I would love to see it in person. But I'll go check out the save, what's called, not the save, the Milky Way galaxy in just a second. I just want to get done with hooking this up. To be honest, I'd actually love to do a community video spotlight on it. I think that could be kind of cool, so I could record a video about it for YouTube, and then put it out, of course, to your permission, so people could see it. Was that would be insane? I don't think I've seen anyone that has had that big of a base. So this is working as is right now. That's consuming everything. So let's put in just a second one, and then we'll go look at can your PC handle that? Jesus. 14,000 per minute. That's very cool. Let's take you. Let's use you, and let's place you right below. So right here. Can we do it here, or is that too close? I want to do one more. Let's go completely mad. Oh, colliding with objects, we'll have to fix that. The tower is not a power receiver, it's more of an item receiver. So it's pretty much what requests in the items from other planets. The power is generated other ways. The closer we get to a power receiver is... if you have a Dyson sphere in the solar system, it's... what's it called? Using some ray receivers. Otherwise you can send power around in different ways. Mostly in terms of antimatter fuel rods here at the end, where you can make an artificial star. That is something that's kind of cool. You. Let's get some of you. Did I ever set that up here? Because look right here, we have batteries being sent. So that is our main power source. I'll probably change it to... damn, that is some pretty massive bases. This is working, that is consuming. We still need a few of you. Let's do it down here. Yeah, it does take a little while. Of course, when you get over to the rare one, it helps a bit.